Alan Weisselberg, former Trump Organization CFO, has been sentenced in 5 months in jail. What does this mean? What does this mean for Trump? We'll dive into it. But first, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Also, check out blackoutcoffee.com to get coffee, tea, and hot cocoa sent right to your front door. Use offer code Global News Daily at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. All right, let's dive in. Alan Weisselberg, former President Donald Trump's longtime chief financial officer, was sentenced by a New York judge to 5 months in jail for his role in a decade-long tax fraud scheme after testifying as the state's witness against the Trump Organization. Following the court hearing, Weisselberg, 75, is expected to report to Rikers Island, the notorious New York City jail, to begin serving his sentence immediately. He will be placed on the infirmary unit and will not be part of the general population, a person familiar with the matter told CNN. He pleaded guilty last August to 15 felonies in a deal with prosecutors. As part of the deal, he was required to testify truthfully at the trial of the Trump Organization, pay $2 million in back taxes, interest and penalties, and waive any right to appeal. Weisselberg admitted he should have paid taxes on off-the-books compensation totaling roughly $200,000 in 1 year, which included a luxury Manhattan apartment overlooking the Hudson River, 2 Mercedes-Benz car leases, parking, utilities, furniture, private school tuition for his grandchildren. Judge Juan Merchan on Tuesday said he had not already been promised a 5-month sentence to Weisselberg, he would have issued a stiffer sentence, much greater than 5 months after listening to the evidence at the trial. Without a deal, Weisselberg faced a sentence as long as 5 to 15 years in prison, with credit given for good behavior. 1/3 of Weisselberg's sentence could be kicked off or knocked off, meaning he could end up serving about 100 days behind bars. Merchant found Weisselberg's fabrication of a fraudulent $6,000 check cut to his wife so she could become eligible for Social Security benefits to be the most offensive of the crimes the judge said were driven by the Trump Organization's executives' greed. It's funny how they throw that in there. You got to make sure it's the Trump Organization's executive, even though he's doing it independent. But I digress. Merchant said he felt he had to share his view in response to Weisselberg's lawyer, who requested an even lesser sentence to his client given his age and other factors. The longtime Trump Organization executive fulfilled the conditions of his plea agreement, a prosecutor for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office told the court before Manchin issued the sentence. Prosecutors said that Weisselberg testified truthfully against 2 Trump companies convicted in connection to the tax fraud scheme in December, prosecutor Susan Hoffinger said. Weisselberg also paid off the remaining balance of just over $1 million in back taxes and penalties last week he owed to tax authorities. Hoffinger confirmed he paid more than $2 million in total. Weisselberg's attorney, Nicholas Gravante, said Tuesday is obviously a difficult day for him, but it is a day for which he has been preparing for many months since he entered his plea last August. Mr. Weisselberg came to court today ready to begin his sentence, and he is grateful that he has now begun, Gravante said. He deeply regrets his lapse in judgment that resulted in his conviction, and he regrets it most because of the pain it has caused his loving wife, his sons, and wonderful grandchildren. New York District Attorney Alvin Bragg said that the plea and sentence shows that in Manhattan, you play by the rules no matter who you are or who you work for. Now he and 2 Trump companies have been convicted of felonies, and Weisselberg will serve a jail sentence for his crimes, Bragg added. More to come. The sentencing caps one long-running investigation, but it comes as the Manhattan District Attorney's Office continues to investigate the Trump Organization. Prosecutors are conducting a wide-ranging investigation involving the accuracy of the company's financial statements, and in recent months, its focus has returned to the company's involvement in hush money payments made to silence adult film star Stormy Daniels from going public with an affair with Trump just before the 2016 election. People familiar with the matter said. Trump has denied the affair. Weisselberg's legal woes are not over. He is also defendant in a $250 million civil lawsuit brought by the New York Attorney General Letitia James, who has alleged Trump, his three eldest children, Weisselberg, and others defrauded lenders, insurers, and tax authorities by inflating the value of multiple Trump Organization properties for more than a decade. Trump has denied wrongdoing and said the lawsuit is politically motivated. In his testimony at the Trump Organization's tax fraud trial late last year, Weisselberg said he conspired with others at the company and described conversations he had with Trump's sons, Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr., but told the jury when questioned by Trump attorneys that he did not scheme or conspire with anybody in the Trump family. Last month, after a few hours of deliberation, two Trump Organization entities were convicted on multiple charges of tax fraud and falsifying business records. Lawyers for the entities said they will appeal. The source close to the situation said as of Tuesday, Weisselberg is no longer an employee of the Trump Organization, describing it as an admissible separation with severance. Interesting. So I guess we'll see what happens next. New York definitely wants Trump and his organization. So this is an interesting development. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.